Hey YouTube, this is Adam back with another video. Sorry it's been a long time since I made a video, but you know, life gets busy sometimes and just got to do what you got to do. But anyway, this, I don't know if you can see it, which way is the right way. I think maybe this way. This is a Bandluxe. I believe what it is for Wi-Fi and like in a large industrial setting. I got about a dozen of these. It's mostly plastic, but it's got this pretty stout cast aluminum base on the back of it. It's got lots of screws, Torx bit number 10. I've taken some of them apart. I just thought I'd take it apart and show you what's inside. So without further ado, let's get going. So basically, of course, I'm going to get a strip screw. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Toss the old screw in the screw bucket. So how you guys been? I've just been working a lot. Trying to stay busy. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. This cap here is aluminum too, so I'll throw that in my aluminum bucket. That's a gasket, it's trash. See if I can get this bad boy off. So yeah, I've already checked this stuff with a magnet and it doesn't stick. So throw that in the aluminum bucket. Here's a piece of plastic. It's got to come off. It's got a hex retainer cap on it. A few twists, and once you get it going, it spins right off. I've been really busy this spring. I got quite a few pickups that I've been doing. I'll show you in a little bit all the stuff that I've got. But lady's husband passed away, and he was what I would call a computer hoarder, and I got 3 pickups loads just from his house. So lots of stuff. The local paper called me, and they had a pickup load of stuff for me. A couple computers, a lot of printers. I got tons and tons and tons of printers. And if you've ever scrapped one, which I'm sure most of you have, they're not very fun to do. So they've been piling up, waiting for me to have nothing else to do. This pickup with all these Bandluxe came from local phone company, and the guy calls me up. He's got all kinds of scrap stuff. I got a box full of modems from him. So maybe I'll speed this up and not bore you to death with all the screws, but that's the only drawback with these things. They're a pain in the butt to take apart. Okay, 20 Torx bit screws later, and I can actually crack the case off now. Handy dandy screwdriver pry bar. So this is all plastic. It's number 7 plastic. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Number 7 plastic. It is recyclable. Unfortunately, I live in the middle of nowhere and don't have anywhere to recycle my plastic. So if you do, I encourage you to be responsible and recycle. I really don't know what this board is for. It doesn't appear to have silver in it, but maybe it's some type of antenna. That's what I'm guessing. More plastic. 4 screws aside, so pop those out. My bit won't reach down in there, so I do it the old-fashioned way. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, this guy gave me a box full of modems. Really not much to those either, just plastic, but they've got a little board in them. Take the board out and recycle that. I've noticed people are slowing down on their videos. I don't know if it's just the time of year or what, but I still watch everybody. There's a big group of us out there that I like to watch their videos and keep up to date on what's going on with everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. I think I mentioned in the previous video I'm getting married soon. In June I'm going to Hawaii to tie the knot on the beach. So it's getting close. It's about a month away now. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Alright. Garbage. There's a big rubber gasket. Garbage. Okay. About a dozen more screws and we'll have a clean piece of aluminum here. If I can get the... Oh, I better change my bit, huh? Screwdriver and Torx bit don't go... Screw and Torx bit don't go well together. So I got this drill for my birthday. It's a 20 volt max Dewalt. I like it. I had an 18 volt Dewalt drill that lasted about 6 or 7 years. So I've had luck with them. So and this thing just zips through the screws without any problem whatsoever, so that's always good. There is a little gold finger card on here. That's about the only value in the board, really. A couple more screws. So, hopefully you guys can see that. There's little gold fingers there. Pop this, if you pop this metal off, you can actually throw it in with your gold ram, believe it or not, and they'll take it as gold ram. So I'm going to set this aside and I'll pop the metal cover off later. There's really an IC chip or two on there. Nothing spectacular, but it all adds up. This thing, oh, missed a screw. This thing is glued down. Not much in the way of a circuit board here. It's got a few little IC chips in it, but nothing to write home about. I'll set that aside. So to get this thing clean, there's a little glue paste, whatever you want to call it, here. So I just take my handy dandy scraper and get under there. And scrape it right off. So now what you're left with is a clean, about, I'd say 4 or 5 pounds of cast aluminum. Don't know if it's worth it to you to do all those screws and take it all apart, but I figure I got it. I might as well recycle as much as I can. Hold on just a second. I'm going to take you down here. There's my, oh, let me turn this around. It's not going to let me. Anyway, there's my handy dandy tripod setup. That's really fancy, but hopefully I'll watch this video back. That's the first time I've tried it. Hopefully it'll come out good. But here's the pile of printers and telephones and camcorders, DVD players, but mostly, as you can see, it's printers. There's some more of those Bandluxe things that I just took apart. Printers everywhere. There's a box of modems I was talking about. Speakers. Here's my steel. I did score a nice tote full of number 2 insulated wire. I got to go through and clean that up a little bit. But aluminum railing, and then I'm just buried in it. I got all kinds of junk. Power supplies piled up, motherboards over there piled up, Goldfinger cards piled up. I've probably had about 40 to 50 computers to take apart this spring, so that's always a good thing. Got a bucket of aluminum. You saw insulated wire, more insulated wire, another bucket of aluminum, just stuff everywhere. I'm planning on making a run to the scrapyard probably in a week or 2. Get some of the stuff out. My trailer is about half full of steel. I wish I had a little bit more steel to haul down there, but I'm gonna try to get it all cleaned out and maybe have a little extra spending money on the vacation. But anyway, again, sorry it's been so long since I made a video, but I'll try to do better in the future. You know, every once in a while you need a break. So thanks again to all my subscribers. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. Until next time, we'll see you on the next one. Happy scrapping.